Hello and welcome. This is my first YouTube video and the game in the background is Blacklight Retribution. The game is brought to you by Zombie Studios, the maker, and published by Perfect World Entertainment. This game is basically a first-person shooter in the futuristic era. It's a free-to-play game, so you don't have to pay to play. But there is in-game currency which you do have to pay real money for, which I wouldn't say adds you know, too much unbiased in the game. It's more you pay to unlock stuff earlier in the game, but I'll go into that in detail when I log in. Obviously this is your basic menu, this is your character. On the right hand side there is the news and notes, any news recently come up. Your character in the top right, your name, obviously your level, and if you've got any messages or any friends online. I don't have any friends, so yeah, so I've got none. Bottom right you've got your chat menu, and in the far bottom right, this is what I mentioned before, you've got two in-game currency types. You've got the Zen, which is basically the stuff you pay with real money, and then you've got the GP, which is basically what you get with just playing the game and fighting and killing and all that. Obviously you've got the inventory storage. I think the maximum you've got is 500. I'm not sure on that one if you can increase it or not, but that's the basic you get when you come into the game. So let's have a look around, shall we? We've got customization here. Your profile, there's a load of customization in this game. You've got unlocks, all the unlocks you get, so you can view them all. Your titles, your emblems, your emotes, announcers, voice, so there's a lot you can change. So if we go into one, you get to customise your own emblem, so you get to choose what your side tag looks like and your tag at the top. You've got emotes, which let you signal or taunt your enemy, if you're that kind of person. Your voice, which you can change your voice later on. When you go down, you've got your equipment, so you can change your armour, the way it looks, and certain stats are affected when you change your armour. So on this one, this is one that I purchased with in-game currency basically, is a heavy helmet which greatly increases health and armour. You know, so there's loads of different customization options. You've got your trophies which you've unlocked in game. At the moment I don't think I've gotten it. There's only a slight few as well, so obviously I don't have one. You also have camo for your character, so you can change, as you can tell it changes. Some of them you will be able to purchase with Zen, which you expect in the game, but I think there's a few which you can unlock as you level up, which I was quite at the moment blotted out. You can get early access if you use Zen, so if you're only like me level 11 and I wanted to say this marked hunter, I can use real money currency to unlock this early and then be able to purchase it, so I don't have to wait. Me, I'm a cheap person, I prefer to wait when it comes to it. And you also get your gear, so this is for your grenades and your knives and your melee weapons and all that. As you can see, you've got different kinds, you've got your HRV decoys, your combat knife, shock grenades, toxic grenades, and you've got quite a few different ones. There's a lot to choose from. As again, some of them you will have to wait so you can unlock them, but others you can just early access and pay for if you really want to try the weapon out and it looks good. So you've got different gears, you've got different slots, so depending on what gear you're wearing, armour, it will give you a different amount of slots. So obviously the armour I'm wearing gives me 4 slots to use, which at the moment I'm using. The first slot will always have to be something which is like a revival injection or repair tool or something like that. Well, that will give you different effects in game. I think these are more like passive effects, toggle effects more than anything. They're not automatically equipped like that. And obviously at the bottom you've got your depot, so these, as you earn money in game, you can spend it on unlocks. So you get your ammo refills and your health. And the hard suit I think is the highest you can get. As far as I'm aware, there might be other ones, I'm not 100% sure, but that costs quite a bit of GP which you earn in game to unlock. And obviously the main one which comes to is weapon customization. This is where well, this is the one where I love it the most. The amount of customization you can do in this game with your weapon is absolutely unbelievable. You know, it's unbelievable. You do have your pre-made ones, which you can just select from a list of pre-made guns, but if you want to just do one to customize to your playstyle or the way you want it to look or feel or whatnot, you can choose. There's a whole list of different kinds. You know, if you flick through, you've got all your different kinds. Muzzles, you can change muzzles, and each have an effect on the balance of the weapon. So if you look at this Vulcan QD-SS9, it significantly reduces recoil and damage. Or then you move to another one, you go, oh, I want to have a look at the Crane SPR1, which significantly increases damage but reduces range while increasing spread and recoil. So there's normally 9 times out of 10 in most of these selections, there is a positive and negative attitude, so you've got to be wary of where you want to be. So some weapons are good at long range, some are good at short range, and you can get caught out guard if you've customised your weapon to a certain area and then you get caught out because 9 out of 10 times you will die to someone else. So you've got your barrels, which you can customise. I've got a few unlocked. You've got your magazines, your scopes, your stock, weapon tags, which are more customisation where you just more for look. It's something to look. It doesn't give any bonus or just there to look nice. And then also you've got your skins for your guns, so you can change and see the way your gun looks. There is a secondary weapon as well, which is a pistol, which you can also more or less customise fully apart from stock and weapon. I don't know if there's certain kinds of weapons where they might be different, but as far as I'm aware, you know, they'll be mostly, you won't be able to change as much as you can on the main rifle. So if we go back, I will be showing you in-game footage in another video, but this one's just more of giving you an overlook of the game itself. So also there is a marketplace where you can use Zen to purchase new weapons. You got training, so if you're new to the game, you can take that, and it does give you some starter stuff. So I do recommend you take the training as soon as you come in and create it, because it does give you some stuff for free to use. One thing to note is when you're buying stuff is if you're using the GP in-game money to buy, it does have a time limit on it, so you will not get it permanently unless you use Zen. This is more of a game where you just it's more people who constantly keep playing and you just buy the weapons you want to use. If you use Zen, most stuff are permanent. So if you look down here, all the stuff here is permanent. But most stuff that you unlock, you will have to repurchase eventually in a specific amount of time. You can choose. So if I go actually over to customization and say I want to unlock some, just to show you what I mean. Let's go down to weapon. So I'll go down to this weapon and go, oh, I want to change something. So let's say I don't want an assault rifle. I want a bolt action rifle. Let's say. So I can purchase it. Pops up with this window, and it gives you different options. So you can purchase for a friend you send, activate now or later, and then duration. So obviously, if you pay for 7 days, you can use different amounts. So you can use some Zen or you can use GP. I think actually you can buy with GP, but it's really expensive actually. That's my mistake on that one. You can use permanent options, but it's really expensive to buy it permanently. So if you've got like a bit of money on you and you want to just buy the weapon straight away without having to grind up the money, then you can just do it. You know, it'll take a while to get that amount of money to use permanently, but it'll earn its cost back. Obviously I don't want to buy it, so I'll just stick with my assault rifle for now. This weapon here is pre-made. I got it on a Steam promotion pack, which at the moment is at 50% off in the game. It's now $7.99, but it does end, as far as I'm aware, on the 23rd of July, so if you do want it, you best go now and get it. Otherwise you will be paying about $14.99 normally for this. as I said, my next video I do will be actually in-game footage, but at the moment I think I've covered everything. If I haven't, just let me know and I'll do another video and I'll cover the rest that I haven't. Obviously, I'll have a look at settings actually. You know, it's got a wide range of custom settings, audio, game, it's what you expect from a PC game to be honest. You know, loads of customization, keybinds, and all that. So if we go back, and I think that's more or less it now. At the moment, one thing I have noticed when you're going to play a game is the ranked match doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. It's just not working. Quick join does work, that's fine if you just want to get straight into a game, and also you have a search engine basically here, which you just searches all the games, so you get to filter out which options, which games you want to play, and you know, which game type and all that, and how many players, and, you know, just the basic we expect from a PC. You can also sort by, so if you want to take a map, region, mode, or ping, you can do that. And also down bottom here it will pop up with featured items in a bundle for, and it'll give you time left and all that. So it does give you incentive to buy, but it's more if you have the urge or not to do it or not. If you want to, I tend to not to because I'm more of a, when you say freeload, I don't like to pay unless I've got to. Yes, for now I think that is all. I will show you in-game footage. I think I will go through training just to show you what it's like. And then I will give you some in-game footage of what I actually like to play the game. Most people who just like FPS in general will enjoy this game. It's a bit different from what you normally do, but I'll go into that in my next video. So I'll just say goodbye for now, and I'll see you next time.